going on, people? Just wanted to give an update of what I'm seeing with BTC and what's going on in the crypto market and its markets in general. Currently looking at BTC on a daily time frame, looking at the Bitstamp chart. As you can see, we're at the bottom of this either bear flag or accumulation. Thinking more so bear flag. We don't have an advantage on a daily. There's no hidden bullish divergence that got invalidated on Saturday. You made a lower low, then that's 37,790 area. But what has me a little, only optimism left in this market is looking on the 4-hour. I had that wedge. Now we falsely broke out of it once, broke out of it again, and you kind of back testing it as support, and you're also at the bottom of, what seems like is a bear flag. So maybe it just rallies here before it really dumps. And also looking at the 4 MACD, we are definitely, if we pivot, start getting positive price pivot, we'll be making quadruple 4-hour bullish divergence on the MACD. And on the RSI, you're developing potential bullish divergence on the 4-hour RSI as well. But, that's just what I'm seeing with Bitcoin right now. I'm expecting, like I was saying in the last video, a rally before any, everybody's bearish. The sentiment is extremely bearish. And you rally back up to 42K, reject that area and roll over. Or maybe we run all the way up to the top to, 50,000. I mean, it's possible. Anything's possible in these markets. Just going back to the daily, the MACD on a daily, you haven't had positive momentum over a month. Since April 5th. It's been a while, man. It's at some point you're going to have to make positive momentum. Maybe this is it. Maybe not. Maybe we just roll over. Currently long and hoping that we do bounce and we see, some type of rally before it ultimately seems like we're going to roll over. What's really moving this market has been the dollar and interest rates. And right now the dollar, you are developing some bearish divergence on the dollar MACD on a daily, not with RSI, but dollar has been extremely bullish. Maybe this gets a temporary pullback, maybe not. I mean, it's kind of hard to go against the trend right now, honestly. As you can see, I got patterns on the 15-minute, kind of just consolidating in a triangle right now. And, if we break out of it bullishly, odds are it's going to be terrible for, BTC and all other risk-on assets. We roll over, that should be positive for, these risk-on assets to have some type of rally. This pattern is done on the 5th. So you have about 2 days for you're either going to see that impulse up or impulse down. Um, look at the US 10 yield. Remind me later. I gotta update this stupid browser. But the 10-year yield. It too is developing some. It's actually RSI bearish divergence potentially on the daily. If you stall here and you um, start to lose some value. It's actually this peak. So you got to start to roll over. And if you look at longer term time frames, looking at the monthly, I believe you tested that resistance. Yeah, you tested that resistance around 3%. I mean, you were at your high, you hit over 3%. And looking at the monthly right now, if you do roll over here, you will be developing some hidden bearish divergence on your MACD and RSI on the monthly. That might be positive, but you gotta roll over soon, and you can't make a higher high. So if you make a higher high than this 3.27 area, it's really 3.25. It's going to invalidate that hidden bearish divergence on the monthly, and you're going to keep probably going parabolic with where you're starting out like a parabolic run with interest rates. But that's what I'm seeing as far as potential. Maybe get some type of rally, maybe not. Bitcoin is rallying a little bit right now. It's really has to move now, or you're going to target 17.5. So that's what I'm seeing as far as BTC. I've been just keeping my eye on this telos. As I stated, I was in their chat, and ever since I've just been keeping an eye on it. You're right now developing some hidden bullish divergence on the 4-hour MACD. So potentially we're going to be seeing higher prices. Let me look at the hour time frame. You have some MACD bullish divergence. Someone on your RSI as well. It looks good, but what really was really bullish on telos was the BTC pair. I got this one. Either or on the daily. Yeah, it was this one. I mean, you definitely had that that bull divergence on the daily. And on the MACD, I don't need hours. Do need hours for this one. And on your RSI, and you got that positive reaction. You're going to need to break this last this resistance here. Yeah, this is a critical resistance right now, around 2069. You break that, you could be testing your next peak around 2830. Telos is still looking fine. You really need Bitcoin to perform bullishly for For to see higher prices, I'm really expecting some type of bounce here. I don't think you have the momentum. I think bears are losing momentum right now, honestly. Um, and just the fact that you've been losing momentum for over a month and you haven't broken out of this pattern yet. mm, Maybe, like I said, I'm at least expecting to see 40,600 to 42K before we really roll over. Um, let's look at some altcoins, other alts. Let's look at Ethereum. Ethereum is looking way better technically. Yeah, let me delete this. And as you can see, change this up a little bit. Maybe all have this pattern. This is way, looks way, this is definitely more accumulation. You definitely still have hidden bullish divergence on the daily on Ethereum. I guess this is for the 4 hour. This I don't learn how to just, hide those trend, the trend lines on. I don't even need it. It's old. But looking on the 4 hour right now, again, Bitcoin had that same type of wedge, and right now Ethereum is definitely consolidating in a wedge. I mean, you didn't hit the bottom of its what looks like a bear flag, and if you don't hit the bottom, that's extremely bullish. Not extremely bullish, but that's way more bullish than you see at the moment. And do we have a harmonic pattern developing? I think so, but let's just try this out real quick. No, it's way too shallow. You could argue maybe a 886 down here. 86 is probably, the bottom of this trend line. Yeah, right now Ethereum looks just better than BTC. I don't even think this is technically valid. Maybe a bullish shark, maybe not. You have anything on a 4 hour as far as divergence? You do got triple bullish divergence on the MACD. You're starting to get negative momentum on the 4 hour. You're starting to really develop that negative momentum. But I mean, other than that, I don't see. I mean, you're still making higher lows. You look like you're about to finally break out of this wedge bullishly. But I mean, you just gotta wait and see. And it's really going to be contingent on Bitcoin starting to appreciate in price. But I got a whole list of shit coins, altcoins. They're just being slaughtered. One of them hasn't been getting slaughtered as Hex. Let's look at the longer term time frame for Hex. Haven't been charting this as much. As you can see, we're definitely getting some bullish consolidation. I know that pulse chain is supposed to come out sometime this month. It looks like somewhat of a bull flag, honestly, if there's impulse up. Hex could be seeing some more positive price action. And on a weekly, you're starting to get positive momentum. Hex is actually technically not looking that bad. Let's go into the daily to see what's going on there. Definitely haven't broken out yet. Definitely. It's not good. You're getting a higher price, but well, you did have bearish divergence. Did you? No, you didn't. I was kind of invalidated. It looks all right now as for Hex. You break above, 26 cents, it could be a very nice run. Hex is definitely not looking that bad as of now. So Hex and Telos right now, 2 coins I'm going to keep my eyes on, because this could be an amazing return if it does break out. I mean, measure moves to $1. Wow. Hex is not looking that bad right now. Keep your eyes on Hex. If Bitcoin does pivot and rally up, Hex is looking definitely a lot more bullish than a lot of other coins. Wow, this coin got slaughtered. I was holding this. Actually, made manual for this. You can see, well, I guess that project, the creators dump, their bags. I'm not expecting, there's no advantage right now. The daily, let's go to a 4-hour. Not even on the 4-hour. Starting to make hidden bearish divergence. This project's dead. That's GLQ. Something that was hyped early during the real bull market. I mean, there's Luna. Let's look at ApeCoin. ApeCoin made its target. I mean, I had this symmetric triangle before all the news and everything else, but it was a 63% move. You overperformed. Right now, there's no advantage on the 4-hour. It's a lot of negative momentum. Just you kind of made a move. You kind of need some consolidation. Something, I just haven't been trading, just been watching periodically, and then there's this on my chart. I'm looking at like coins that I would rarely look at. This is like the very obscure list. Delete this. I mean, I got Feathercoin on this list, and a lot of y'all don't even know what Feathercoin is. I guess one of these coins that are not on the list anymore. Let's look at Curve. Curve has been really disappointing. Thought it would perform a lot better. Are we making a lower low here? We are. We might have some MACD bullish divergence, and you're starting to round out here. But honestly, the way Curve has been performing, it hasn't been performing well. It has, impulses up, and then it literally just dies. Let's look at something else that's more potential at the moment. Cake. And what happened to these coins? I'll this Fibonacci. Haven't looked at this in a minute. Definitely haven't looked at this in a minute. Man. You had bullish divergence on your MACD and your RSI, and just a little scrub rally, and you're rolling over again. Let's look at the daily. seems like your performance is about harmonic pattern. Maybe at this bottom, I'm gonna X A B. Close to 86, but didn't get there. It's somewhat valid. But I mean, you will have to see lower prices. And there's something I'll just watch. It's just, I'm just going through this list real quick. There's not much of an advantage to a lot of these coins. Is there anything? FTM just getting slaughtered. I think I told you last video, I had a bet with somebody about FTM, and that's a classic double top. You got that top, lower low, a lower high on that second top. I think the target is like 20 cents or something like that, 25 cents. Or maybe, yeah. 42 cents. So basically close to the 86, which I'm moving right now. And let me move that back. So basically 86 is your target. Man, talk about like 39 cents. At the 786 right now. You do have some MACD bull divergence. Maybe get a rally before you roll over again. So ATM might be a potential short-term long. Look at the 4-hour. Nothing on the 4-hour yet. Maybe get another sell off before run up, or maybe just keeps making higher lows locally, and start making higher highs. But I'm definitely not touching FTM right now. FAM just got destroyed. Doge wasn't looking as bad as a lot of coins. You are right now in this wedge that you try to break out twice and reject it twice. If you ever break out of it and you hit the measure move, it's a nice run over $1. But if you break down, you're seeing under a penny. We'll see. And look at some of these patterns I've had for months now, and they all have been playing out bearishly. One of those has been Link. It's just been terrible price action on Link. I had looked like a descending triangle. That target is like $4. You can see broke out of it, try to rally back in, rolling over. Don't have any technical advantage, just oversold on the daily, maybe a rally again, Bitcoin rallies, and these altcoins haven't really been moving that much. It looks terrible. No advantage, just terrible price action. Yeah, you can just see the bearishness. Is there anything else before I go? Let me look at XRP. XRP is in a wedge as well. Oh, and then if it doesn't break out, if it breaks this bottom trend line, the target is 13 cents. Again, another one of these patterns that just, we get these type of patterns and you just been consolidating the pattern for so long, they typically sell off. Again, the target is 14 cents. Just not looking good at the moment. Do we have any? We do have some bullish divergence on the MACD daily at a lower low. Not on the RSI. Maybe we get a rally. Maybe rally back up to, 80 cents. We'll see. A lot of these alts have been getting destroyed. Not much of a, great opportunity too long. Let's look at ICP again. This trash, just a trash coin. Oh man. But this is what I'm seeing right now in the market. Not much of an advantage. Let me look at before I go. Oh man, Avalanche looks so promising. Looks so terrible now. Oh man, nothing, no advantage on any time scale right now. No time, no advantage right now. He broke out of that rising wedge bearishly. It's a 40% drop. Again, if Bitcoin rallies, maybe it rallies with it a little bit, then finally hits its measure move. Measure move is $40. This is disgusting. Man, a lot of these coins just have lost so much value, and maybe you'll do a small rally, but we'll see in time. I'm not that confident. But until my next update, y'all stay safe out there.